Valerie, the notice that came up to us is the content of this meeting is being sent to a third party. Will you explain that to everybody?
YouTube. It is going to YouTube and it's a third party because it's going as a private. So it's not available to the general public, although that's an idea. I could have done it that way. Um, it's going private so that I have a place for the recording to be stored. So because my Zoom account did not let me save it there. All right, y'all. I'm ready. I'm ready for real this time. Welcome, everyone. Hello. Happy New Year's Eve. I hope you all are ready to congratulate yourself and with joy and peace and happiness, say goodbye to 2023 and usher in 2024. I would like to very briefly go over the guidelines. So this is a Tarot Unicorns and Coffee event. I am ecstatic that so many of you from the Awkwardly Zen side, which I partner with heavily, are joining us from the Awkwardly Zen side, but this is a Tarot Unicorns and Coffee event. And I have just a few guidelines, which are pretty much the same guidelines that you are used to anyway. Let me get those pulled up very briefly. Do I have them pulled up? I probably do not. Yes, I do. Okay. We have just a few. The first one is each of us has our own unique spiritual journey. Please hold space with compassion and love for everyone, no matter what their beliefs or viewpoints are. You do you, boo. Take personal responsibility for your experience and let others be responsible for their experience in these meetings. And that also applies to any messages that you may receive from Spirit today through the cards or through me. Go ahead and take care of yourself. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, leave it behind. We are all adults here, so let's all behave during today's event. There are moderators present. I have Ari, Jacqueline, and Kathy, who will be keeping track of the room. And also, if I'm in the middle of something and some concern comes up, please feel free to private message either Jacqueline or Kathy. And that's only if there's an issue and you need help navigating something within the event. And finally, please fully research any advice suggestions given during today's event, which again, this is a tarot reading for everyone here. You will receive your own card to go forth with. So make sure that you are researching that and that it resonates with you for whatever your spiritual path is. And that's all I've got as far as guidelines. I try to keep it short and sweet. Before we move into the actual event, since this is the end of the year, I want to pause for just a moment and express my extreme gratitude for those that help keep the Tarot Unicorns and Coffee train on the tracks. And with this person in charge in the engine could be in the front of the train, that's quite a feat. Let me tell you, that is quite a feat. So I want to say thank you to Jacqueline, who's my gal Friday, my right hand. She helps me with the scheduling, with keeping everything together. She is tremendous. Y'all, this would not be what it is today if Jacqueline was not helping me keep my hot mess in control. Kathy helps me get everything posted on Meetup. I've had other volunteers along the path that have helped me this year. That would be Rowan Wolf. She's amazing. She helped with some of the website things. That would also be Lori Griffin. Some of you know her. That would also be Jamie Byers. Did I get everybody? Yep, that's my 5. All right. Jillian has also helped out tremendously in moderating a lot of events. And of course, last but not least, Ari from the Awkwardly Zen family comes in and she is always willing to help me out when I need help. She's co-hosted and moderated events when I couldn't be here for you all. So we have a large community. And I would also like to thank each and every one of you who continue to show up, who continue on your spiritual path, who continue to provide me support as you're trying to support yourself. I love you all. I thank you all so much for your continued support of Tarot Unicorns and Coffee, and also for your financial support. I do have a donation link, and you all have donated throughout the entire year since the very beginning of me starting this, and I'm so grateful for that. I will be dropping the donation link in a little bit if you feel so moved to help keep the digital doors open here, but it is not required. I do want you all to know that this is an absolutely free event. This is our 4th annual New Year's Eve readings. I do these every year and they are booked, so I'm glad you all are getting into the room. It's a really popular event, and I just love it. It's such good energy to close the year out on, and I just love, 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 love it. So just a little bit about how today's event is going to run. First, I'm going to share with you the Tarot card of the year. So this is a card that applies to everyone. Then I'm going to share with you how you can find your own personal Tarot card for the year 2024. We're going to talk about that just a little bit. And then after that, we're going to get into the personal card readings. And that is a one card draw, speed reading style. Y'all see how many people are here today. I cannot spend time diving deep. I will spend time delivering whatever messages Spirit says you need to hear in the moment, but it will be speed read style. So when it is your turn, please pay attention, most importantly, to the card that I'm showing you. And then you can take that card and you can go and Google it and do your own research as far as what that might mean to you personally. Of course, you can also book a reading with me. I'm available for readings. If you need some additional insight and you want to know what does this actually mean to me, book a reading with me. My sites and my price, my booking site and my prices have all been redone. So hopefully you'll find something in there that suits your needs. All right, let's get into it. I'm gonna pull my screen up again and we'll get the slide going. We sure will, eventually.
Hey Val, real quick. I don't think I heard you say it, but I was paying attention to a lot of things. The fact that when people get readings, they might resonate for other people.
Absolutely, absolutely. Please stay. I hope you all stay, because just because I pull a card for you does not mean you will not hear a message or something coming through from Spirit as I'm talking to someone else that will absolutely resonate with you, and you'll be like, oh, I never heard that before. Oh, Spirit must be talking to me. Absolutely, they are. They get their message in through the cracks. Whatever's the easiest way for you to hear it. All right, so here we go. There is a lot going on this screen with all of you in this room. 72 right now. All right. I got it. I can do it. I can navigate. 2024 Tarot card of the year. So first I want to talk about what is a Tarot card of the year, because some of you might be new to Tarot and new to this concept of having a card of the year. The Tarot card of the year represents the collective theme, not them, the collective theme for the year. It is based on numerology. It's based on tarot meanings, of course, and it even has a little bit of astrology tie-ins mixed in there, and you'll understand that better when I get into explaining what our Tarot card of the year is for 2024. This card can also point to the opportunities and challenges of the upcoming year and how you might best navigate them. So you have a challenge, an opportunity comes up, you're looking to, what should I do in this situation? You might want to fall back to, well, the Tarot card of the year says this is the prevalent collective energy going on. Knowing this information, maybe this will help me navigate my personal challenges or opportunities this year. So that's what the Tarot card of the year meaning might mean to you and your life. And in order to calculate the Tarot card of the year, it's super simple. You just add all of the digits of the year together. So we have 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4, and that equals 8 if I did my math right, and I did. So we take 8 and we relate that to the major arcana. So Tarot cards of the year only talk about the major arcana cards, which are 0 through 21. And so 8 is the strength card in Tarot. The major area of focus for 2024, ask yourself these questions. Is my heart in what I'm doing? And is this truly what I'm desire? Now, I do want to pause and say, because you all will also be pulling up and figuring out what your personal tarot card of the year is. Major arcana cards have multiple deep meanings. Hear me when I say this. Major arcana cards have multiple deep meanings. Valerie, why are you stressing that so much? Because just because the card says strength, and just because I told you you might want to focus on is my heart is in it, that does not mean that there are not 50 more meanings to this card. And one of those other 50 meanings might resonate with you on a stronger and deeper level. So please do your research. Look up strength card in your own tarot books, in your own guidebooks. Look it up on the internet and see which meaning for the strength card resonates with you the strongest, and take that meaning with you into 2024. All right. So again, questions are, is my heart in what I'm doing? And is this what I truly desire? Is what you would want to focus on. Other meanings for the strength card in the upright position is, of course, strength, courage, bravery, confidence, compassion. I am running through this quickly. I know I do not expect you to remember all this. I expect you to do some research on your own. Self-confidence, inner power, and inner strength. In the reverse position, which means if these topics resonate with you, this is spirit just saying, this is what I want you to work on in 2024 so that we can turn it back into the positive. So if self-doubt has been a theme in your life, 2024 is your period to turn that self-doubt into trust. If weakness, low confidence, feeling inadequate, feeling forceful or angry, if any of those are issues that have been a theme for you, 2024 is the year to take those themes and turn them back around and put them back into the positive, put them back into the light so that you can be in the upright position, so to speak, in tarot terms. So I do want to speak just a little bit more about this strength card, which is there on the screen with you. A lot of people, this is so funny. I have never seen the card this way, but somebody once said in one of my tarot classes, I always thought that lady was hurting the lion. No, she's not hurting the lion. This is a card that is the exact opposite of that. She is very gentle. She is very compassionate. The lion is trusting enough of her that she can, with a lion, hold his mouth open. And the idea is that she's looking within the lion. One of the ideas is that she's looking within the lion. Where does this lion get his strength from? Where does he get his courage from? Where is this inner strength coming from? But also to show that she's very gentle. She's wearing white, which shows peace, calm, purity. She's very gentle. She's very calm. Mary K. Greer, I want you to remember that name. She writes excellent books on tarot, but she is the one that went in deep. She dives deep on personal cards, tarot card of the year, tarot as archetypes, and how that applies to our life path. And some of what she has to say about being in an 8 strength year is, you might not endure the challenges that come up for you in this year and your fears around them if you're unable to tap into that inner strength. So we might have challenges, we might have fears. This is our year to combat those fears and challenges with inner strength. Again, it's just this is what's going on collectively. This is how spirit says we might best navigate our path, by finding that inner strength and tapping into our inner power. This card also, when I said there's some astrology mixed in there, there's a lion on the card. 8 as a tarot card is very much tied into Leo strength. So for those of you who know about the zodiac, or even if you don't know about the zodiac, look up Leo and look up what that means as well as an archetype, because that Leo power is definitely going to be prevalent in our year in 2024. Leo is about being assertive. Leo is about standing your ground, standing in your power, being confident, not being assertive in that you are forcing yourself upon others. That will be a negative aspect of Leo, but being assertive in that I am very confident in who I am, and my boundaries are very strong, and I am a very stable individual, and I don't really pay attention to the opinions of others. Y'all know Leos and how they operate. So this is also a year, 2024, to step into that Leo type of energy, if that's something that feels like it would benefit you on your path. The last thing I want to say about this is 8 as a number in numerology. And this is why I get super excited when we move into an 8 year. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm ready. 8 as a number represents abundance. 8 as a number represents, turn it on its side, infinity of opportunity and infinite opportunities. I think I should have said it that way. Infinite opportunities, infinite abundance, infinite resources, infinite love, just abundance, abundance, abundance. Look up 8 in numerology and also see how that 8 as a numerological correspondence relates to your year and your path as well. I love, love, love that we are moving from 7 was our chariot year, which was about willpower and keep moving forward. And we're going to have a lot of rapid changes. 8 is our, now we've moved to this position. Now we get to start reaping the abundance. Now we get to start taking in all of those things that we put into motion in that 7 year. So I'm loving 8 for the fact that as an 8, it represents a very abundant year. Let me just look at my notes and make sure I'm not leaving out anything I want to mention about strength before we move on. Nope, I think I'm good. I think I'm good just because I'm going to let you all research that on your own. The only other thing I want to do is drop a link that I have found is very, very helpful to researching tarot. And that is the Labyrinthos website. And I'm actually going to drop the link that takes you exactly to the meaning for the strength card. So there you go. I've already helped you on your way in researching this a little bit further. Now let's move on. So that's the tarot card of the year for the collective for 2024. However, and also, but we have a personal tarot year card. And this personal tarot year card represents the opportunities and lessons that you personally, not in the collective, but you personally will experience in any given year. And it also indicates the kind of archetypal energies that will be most influential for you this year. So you would take your personal tarot year card, combine that information with the tarot card of the year, the number 8, the strength, for more insight into your personal path forward. So whatever your personal card is, just act like you're reading a 2-card spread. What do these 2 energies have to say about my personal year forward? How am I best going to blend these 2 messages from spirit to help me move forward on my path? Valerie, how do I figure out what my personal tarot card of the year is? Oh my God, I'm so glad you asked, because that's what we're going to do next. Y'all might want to pull out paper and pencil or a calculator app. We are going to move through this quickly. I hope most of you catch this. If not, it's being recorded. You can always also reach out to me for a personal reading and we'll calculate it together. But I'm going to move through this as easily and as quickly as I can. How you calculate your personal 2024 tarot year card is first you start with your birth date in numerical format. The day plus the month plus the current year 2024. And this is where people usually get confused, because if your birth date is like 11/28, that's mine. People want to take the 1 and add it to the 1 and then add it to the 2 and then add it to the 8. Don't do that. Do not do that. Take the month as a number, the day as a number, and the year as a number, and add them as 3 separate digits. So example on the screen, 11 plus 28 plus 2024 gives me 2063. That is me. I'm giving you my example. And I'm giving y'all my example so I don't confuse myself, because I can do that when it comes to math. All right. Whoops. Sorry. I did not realize my scroll would make all of the things move. Okay. So now you have 2063. And from there, that is where you do what I call reducing. And reducing means you take the number and then you add each digit together. So you would take the 2 plus the 0 plus the 6 plus the 3, and you would get 11. Hopefully y'all are still following along. And this is where you stop. If your answer from step number 2 is a number between 1 and 22, stop. That is your number. I'll tell you what to do with that number in a minute, but that is your number. If your number is 23 or higher, add those 2 digits together one more time until you get a number between 1 and 22. So if your number was 23, you would add the 2 plus the 3, and you would get a 5. because the 5 is between 1 and 22. That's where you stop. So the idea is to reduce whatever your answer is until it falls between 1 and 22. I'm going to pause for just a minute, and then we're going to move on because we got to go. I hope that made sense. So now you have a number between 1 and 22. What do we do with that number? That is your tarot personal, your personal tarot card of the year. Because 0 is the Fool card, we assign the Fool to number 22, and we start 1 with the Magician, so everything stays in order. On the screen, you can find your card of the year. These are all of the major arcana cards listed 1 through 21, and then again, the Fool, which is normally 0, is number 22. Now I want you to take a moment to look at the screen, find your card, and then I want you to take that card. And again, I'm going to encourage you to do research on your own, because all of these keywords on the screen are just 2 or 3 keywords that would fit on this screen. My actual list of keywords for these cards in most tarot books, there's quite a much longer list. It's more inclusive, it's fuller. So please don't look at this screen and say, oh, I got the High Priestess. Only thing that means is intuition. Oh my God, there's so much more to that card than just intuition. These are just the key points that stood out to me and Spirit when I was creating this slide. So you have your card of the year. Now, as an example, again, mine is Justice 11. And if you look at that, it represents balance, truth, and clarity, among a few thousand other things, but justice, truth, and clarity. So for myself, I would take the Justice card, and I would also take the Leo card, the Strength card. And for me, my personal year forward is about me finding balance. It's about me finding balance in my own self-confidence, me finding balance in my own inner strength, me finding balance in my own life, and how balance in my life is going to increase my confidence. So you see how those 2 cards play together. Your cards, again, are going to be your personal path forward. What does Spirit want you to work on personally, also in relation to knowing that this is a strength year? And also finding balance and abundance. There's another, another meaning, another tie-in. So that's what I have for you as far as you finding your personal card of the year. Again, please do your own research. This is just a fun little how you find it, but there is so much more for you looking into that on your own. There is a link I'm putting in chat now. That is a link to a very similar one like this, but it actually has the pictures of all the cards on there. So you can look at the pictures and see if anything stands out to you. And it has longer keywords, all of the keywords on that, good Lord, on that PDF that I just dropped into the chat. So do your research on that. I hope that helps you. I hope that gives you a little additional insight on how you can move forward into 2024 with guidance from Spirit. Did I already link? I did not. I told you about it, but I didn't link. The last thing I want to link is when I said that Mary K. Greer is the one that wrote a book that really goes deep on archetypes. She will give you, there's something called a tarot profile, where in addition to just your tarot card of the year, you can find your tarot personality card, you can find cards for your astrological sign. And so she goes really deep if you're interested in additional reading. I just dropped the name of her book and the author there in the chat. And I think that takes me to my last slide. Am I done? I'm done, y'all. We're done. All right. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. All right. So that's it. Let's move on. And now we are going to get into 1 card readings for the group. All right. Speed card style. All right, Ari, who's on first?
Amira is going to be first.
Amira is first, and Amira, you have the Magician. Let me spotlight myself. I do want to do that so everybody can. You have the Magician. The Magician is about creating your own reality. Create your own reality. Create your own reality. You've been spending far too much time responding to what is around you, and now it is time to start creating what you want out of life. Who's up next?
Amparo.
Amparo. Ooh, it's that one. Amparo has the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is about staying up at night, worrying, thinking. You're too much in your head. You're overthinking matters. You're making life more difficult than it needs to be. But here's this white dove coming in saying, if you would just reconnect to spirit, to source, they can help you clear out some of that clutter in your mind, some of that overthinking. All right, who's up next?
Andreas.
I think I just mixed my cards up. We might have reversal today because mix my cards. Ace of Pentacles. Ace, fresh new beginnings, but also fresh new beginnings in the sign of Earth, in the element of Earth, which is telling me that you're about to manifest some stuff. You're about to start manifesting, which is great, especially in an 8 year of abundance.
Anna A.
Anna, oh, it was reversed. I told you I messed my cards up, but this is what Spirit wants. The Devil in reverse. The Devil in reverse. The Devil upright is, hey, I've got it. He is so fucking sexy in this deck. The Devil in upright is, I've got an invitation for you. An invitation for you to indulge, not overindulge, indulge. Have a little bit more fun. Do a little more things that bring you happiness, but you had it in reverse, which is saying you are not taking that invitation. Take that invitation, Anna. Take that invitation. Let's go.
All right, real quick, just for those of you who missed the beginning, you're all going to get a reading today. So no worries. You don't need to send me any messages. Next person is going to be Anna F.
Yes, please don't send her messages. She'll get bogged down. If you need to send her moderator message, not about what the reading, Jacqueline or Kathy are your people. All right. I forgot the name, but here we go.
Anna F.
Anna, okay. Knight of Swords. You are moving quickly. You are moving at night is an actionary, and swords, which is saying you need to take action on those thoughts. Whatever you keep putting on the back burner and saying, not yet, I'm not ready, move it to the front burner. It's cooking. It's time for you to take action. Let's go.
All right. Brad Sandlin.
Brad. Hi, Brad. Thank you for your support. Reverse Tower. I don't think I've ever got a reverse tower. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, I know what it is. Spirit just told me. Okay, tower and upright is a moment of clearing away. Something is going to be swiftly removed from your life. Also a moment of enlightenment. But this was reverse, which means you're resisting it. Stop resisting it. Let it move away. Let it fall away. That's 2024, going into 2024 for you. Let the old fall away. All right.
All right, and the other Brad.
And the other Brad. Oh, a strength. Double strength for you. So strength. And again, I should have mentioned this. This is your card for this reading going into 2024, not your card for the whole year. Going into 2024, and it's a strength year. This is all about you stepping into your confidence, stepping into that Leo energy. All right, who's next?
Brandy.
Brandy. Queen of Cups. What is going on with my deck? So many reversals. Queen of Cups reverse. I don't read reversals. I'm so confused.
You do today.
I read reversals energetically, not when the card's flipped upside down because I'm kind of OCD. But Queen of Cups reversed means you have Queen of Cups energy available to you. Queen of Cups is being emotionally intelligent or from the divine feminine, receiving of the messages. And yours was reversed, which is Spirit is just saying spend January, spend the first quarter opening yourself up to Spirit, opening yourself up to those messages.
Grit.
Another reversal, another Queen of Pentacles reversed. So this is good because I'm feeling from you personally, you're about to flip this over. You've been working on flipping this over. It's still reversed, but it's so easy. You are so close to flipping this in the upright position. And the upright position is, I am stable. I am secure. I am manifesting the life I want. And I am giving no fucks to anything else except living my life the way I want. All right. Christina, she's my favorite queen in this deck. I know, she's just so blissful. She's just like, don't bother me. Okay, I really don't know what's going on with this deck. I keep flipping it, trying to hope I get back to uprights. 8 of Cups. Maybe we just have a lot of reversals coming out of 2023. I mean, for sure, 2023 has been a year. So 8 of Cups is walking away. And this is very similar to the other card because this is the upright walking away, but she's doing so in a way that honors her past because she had a whole ceremony, burning bowl ceremony. So she's honoring her past and walking away. So yours is in reverse, which means you might be resisting walking away from something, or perhaps you are trying to walk away from something, but you're not doing so in a way that honors your past. Maybe you're doing so in a way that shames your past. So just make sure that you're walking away in a way that honors your past.
All right, Christine O.
Christina.
No, Christine.
All messed up. They're just all messed up. We're just gonna keep on going. I love it, Spirit. Spirit is like, let's shake things up a little. All right, Christina.
Christine.
Christine. The Hangman in reversal. Jesus, Jiminy. Let me show you the upright. The upright, the Hanged Man is all about taking a pause and finding a fresh new perspective on life. And when they do, look at all these runes that come to the surface. Runes represent enlightenment, represent messages, guidance from spirit. So they needed to pause and they needed to find a new perspective. And so do you, but yours was in reverse, which means you might be resisting it. And I feel right now that you're just go, 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 go. Who has time for a pause, Spirit? I don't have time for a pause. And yet Spirit is saying, sit your ass down and find a new perspective. So that's your message going into 2024. All
right, Connie.
Connie. Yes, another queen, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is divine feminine energy. She is in the receiving mode and she is listening and very much in control of her thoughts and her communication. So she's very open, she's very compassionate. So this is saying that this might, going into this year, it might be a time for you to sit and reflect on, where are my thoughts focused and how am I communicating myself in the world?
Cooper.
Cooper. Well, I got to shuffle now because the cards just popped out. Anyway. Cooper. Oh, Six of Swords. Six of Swords. I love this card because the Six of Swords represents choppy waters behind the boat and smooth sailing ahead. She's leaving behind what was troubling her. She's leaving behind 2023. She's leaving behind the choppy waters and moving towards a better shore, a brighter shore. But you can't see where she's going. So there's still some uncertainty, and that's okay. That's okay. Just keep heading in the direction.
All right, David.
David. I wish I could see y'all on the screen, but in the interest of time, I don't have time to look and find you all. So, hi, David. Ooh, Three of Pentacles. Pentacles, again, is that earth side, which means it's earth sign, which means it's dealing with our physically manifested world. And this is saying three, find community, find like-minded souls, find someone who's going to be the other resource that you need to create the life that you want.
All right, Darren.
Did you say Baron with a B?
Darren with a D.
Darren. Darren, what messages do we have for Darren? Darren, Two of Wands. Wands is personal power. Wands is fire energy. And the two is saying you might have a decision to make. This card to me always comes up when it's about, this is the tried, trusted, and true, but this is also the old. This wand over here, she's grabbing the new wand. She's thinking about traveling. She's thinking about getting out. She's grabbing that new wand. You have a choice. This is not a bad situation, but it's the tried, trusted comfort zone. Move into your excitement.
All right, Diane.
What?
You just came out of Spotlight. You want me to spotlight you again?
I did not do that. Yes, please. Okay. All right. Diane. King of Wands. This is my boyfriend in this deck. Inhipan. King of Wands. What does that mean for you? King of Wands is divine masculine energy, and it's wands, and I love the energy of this card. And look, there's strength showing up in the background, Leo energy. But that wands, that divine masculine, especially in the suit of fire, is about feeling stable, confident, in control of your own magic, of your ability to create. And if you're not feeling that way, that's the energy that Spirit is asking you to step into.
All right. Dolly.
Dolly. Queen of Swords again. Queen of Swords. For Dolly, though, is the message any different for Dolly? Yes, hidden resources. My eye goes straight to here, and for the life of me, the entire time I've had this deck, I've never figured out why that's sitting down there. But I'm seeing that right now as hidden resources. So as you contemplate things and you think through things, just know the spirit wants you to know: expand, expand, expand. I'm sending you more thoughts, but there's some kind of block around you receiving those. You have more resources than you're allowing yourself to see.
All right, Jerry with a G.
Jerry with the G. Page of Swords. We're getting a lot of swords and earth energy. So this Page of Swords is new, fresh beginnings, but it's also a youthful approach. And it's also studious. I mean, she's studying, but she's tiptoeing across that sword. Swords is your thoughts and your communication, which to me is saying if you have a hobby or pursuit, something that you have been telling yourself, I can't do, I can't go after that right now. Now is the time. Pick it up, start studying, move forward on that path.
All right, Elgin.
I recognize that name. Eight of Swords. You are getting in your own way. Dun, dun, dun. Y'all, everybody listen up to this because we all do it. But for you, Elgin, this seems to be what Spirit wants you to focus on in the first part of 2024 is getting out of your own way. And as you look in that mirror, realizing that I am making up a bunch of stories, and all of these stories might not be true. And all of these stories are limiting and restricting me. Ask yourself, is it true? Is it true? Is it true? Until you get sick of asking yourself that question.
Okay.
All right.
H.
Just H?
Just H.
Just H. Seven of Pentacles, earth energy again. You know what? I love that we're getting so many pentacles because to me, that's just reconfirming that we are moving into a year of abundance. Abundance is the earth energy to me. So Seven of Pentacles is you are about to begin seeing the fruits of your labor. You're about to be able to sit back and see the small first beginning steps of what is beginning to bloom and blossom for you. And I always read this card from this deck as never give up hope because you have all of these factors working beneath the surface that you cannot even see. And this represents spirit, source, God, energy. All of this is always working and conspiring in your favor. Don't give up faith. It's there. It's working in your favor. You're not doing it alone. All right.
All right, Hannah.
Hannah. Come on. Page of Pentacles, Pentacles again, Page of Pentacles. Page again, new, fresh beginning, but there's a message for you. There's a message for you waiting because pages are the messengers of the tarot. There's a message for you waiting regarding what you have been trying to manifest. And I like how she is levitating off the ground because that means she's obviously spiritually connected. So connect spiritually, however you receive your messages, there is a message waiting that's going to help you manifest whatever you've been asking for.
All right, Haley.
It's this one. Page of Wands. We got a lot of pages. Fresh new start, new beginning. But in the suit of your personal power, in the suit that relates to fire. Look at her dancing. Look at her in joy. What brings you joy? Follow that. Even if it feels like a fresh new start, you're not going to know all the steps. You're not going to know how it turns out. That is not the point. The point is that you stay in your joy as much as possible.
All right, Heidi.
Heidi. I had to shuffle again. Heidi. Lovers reversed. Ooh. The Lovers card upright looks like this. Look at all that red. I mean, of course it's lover, but I'm drawn to that red. That red has significance for you. Maybe look up what the meaning red means. I mean, it's red because it's passion, but there's something more for you. I'm gonna suggest that you look that up on your own. Lovers as a card represents opening up and allowing more love into your life in general. Doesn't necessarily mean a romantic relationship, but it could be the relationship that you have with yourself. So it's about opening up and allowing more love into your life and your year.
All right, Helen.
Helen. 10 of Pentacles. I call this the happy life, happy wife card. No, that's the 10 of Cups. Incorrect. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Tens represent completion. And this is again Pentacles, again Earth energy. You are working towards completing a chapter of your life, completing a cycle of your life. And this is Spirit saying it's all going in the right direction. It's all going to turn out okay.
All right, we're going to whoever's on the iPhone.
iPhone.
703. Go ahead.
The Wheel of Fortune reverse. This is card number 10, Major Arcana, which means this thing might play out throughout your entire year because it's a major card, but it's in reverse, which means luck, fortune, favor, cycles are all shining down on you, available to you. The question Spirit is asking to you, where are you? Where are you? I'm trying to give it to you. I'm trying to give you luck and fortune. Where are you? Put yourself in the receiving mode.
Right, Jade.
Seven of Cups, you decisions, but sometimes you get stuck in the decision making because there are so many decisions and you can't see the path forward. And Spirit is saying, just pick one. Just pick one. Do you not know I am magic? This is Spirit, Source, God speaking to you. Do you not know I am the creator? If you just pick one, I will line up and we will do this thing together. So don't get stuck in your decision making process. Pick one, line up with it, and then let Spirit line up with you.
All right, Jessica.
I'm sorry, what was the name?
Jessica.
Jessica. Might need to drink some coffee. The Hierophant in reverse, another major arcana card, which means this thing might play out throughout the first part of your year. I'm not sensing the full year for you. I'm sensing the first part of your year, but it was in reverse. Okay, so the Hierophant for me is about examining your beliefs, your foundations. Where did I get these teachings and these learnings from? Is it still true and relevant for me? And it's also about enlightenment, spiritual enlightenment. Yours was in reverse, which means you just need some work. Something is on your path that is making it difficult for you to move into this energy of examining your beliefs. Could be you. It could be you saying, nope, Santa Claus is still real and I don't care what anybody says, even though you know there's something going against that in your being. So get in alignment with your beliefs. Get in alignment with your beliefs. And if you need to.
Say that again, Val, because I cut you off.
And change your beliefs if you need to in order to be in alignment with them.
Jessie.
Miss Overland Park, I see your name is Iris. I'm just notating Miss Overland Park because I'm in Kansas City. Hey, girl, hey. Okay, Jessie. Three of Pentacles again. Moving into community, but for some reason I see you as sitting down here on the floor, and this is a message straight from Spirit, not necessarily. You're sitting down on the floor and you're devaluing your value to the group, to the communities, to the family units, to whatever you are a participant in. Spirit is saying it's time for you to stand up and claim that, hey, I'm just as valuable as everyone else in this situation, this community.
Okay, Jody.
Jody. One moment. Temperance in reverse. Temperance is a card for Sagittarius, so I'm familiar with the meaning of this card. Temperance is considered the alchemist of the tarot, at least by me. And so there's a blending, there's a balancing that is not happening because you're in reverse. There's also a calmness and a peace that comes with this temperance. Temperance is an angel. So that calm, that peace, that everything is in balance, that when things are not in balance, I'm an alchemist and I can mix it until it does come into balance and alignment. It's something that you are still working on. So just continue to work on it so that this can flip into the upright and so that you can begin experiencing the balance that you have been working on.
All right, then we have Joe.
Joe. Are y'all excited about the messages you're receiving going into 2024? I am so excited about 2024 for many reasons. All right, Joe, you have Six of Pentacles, Pentacles again, giving and receiving. Look behind those coins, though. You see that infinity symbol, that 8 showing up big and large. Giving and receiving just is reminding you that you are in a cycle. We are all always in a cycle. Where are you at in the cycle? Don't get stuck in the cycle. Realize that if you're in a period where you're needing to receive from others, it's just part of the cycle. And at one point, you'll be in a position where you're able to give. So see it as a cycle and keep moving forward.
All right, Johnny.
Johnny, Johnny, our Johnny.
Our Johnny, our Johnny.
Hi, Johnny. I can't see any of y'all on the screen. Hi, Johnny. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles, we already talked about her energy and how blissful she can be, but yours is in reverse, which means there's something regarding your manifestation. Specifically, Spirit is saying there's something regarding your manifestation that you're just not letting in. And it could be, hold on. I'm trying not to get too deep. I'm trying to go fast, but I'm also trying to make sure I'm hearing correctly. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse for you is just about mostly getting out of your own way to being in the receiving mode. So you're doing all the other things, you're doing all the other things, you're doing all the other things, but you forgot to hit the receiving button. So Divine Feminine, represented by the Queen, get in the receiving mode so that you can start receiving all of the things that you've been working on.
All right, Joseph.
Joseph. Can't wait to review this after the fact and see who all showed up. See y'all's faces. All right, Joseph, you got the Six of Swords as well, upright, which means you are. Okay, so I'm getting a different read for you specifically for this card. So yes, you're moving towards easier waters, leaving the rough waters behind. But my spirit is drawing my attention to these birds. And for this deck, the birds represent the swords, and swords represent thoughts. And to me, you have these thoughts that are working in your favor, pulling you forward. You also have some thoughts that are no longer serving you. Let go of these thoughts. Let go of these thoughts. There's a struggle and there's a balance going on. And some of these that are tied are pulling you in different directions. So you need to free the ones that are not serving you and just let the ones that are all aligned with your purpose to continue pulling you forward. And that's thoughts. That's regarding thoughts.
All right, so Iris.
The wheel upright. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, the wheel upright, the wheel of fortune, or the wheel upright. I am seeing for you the spinning disc. And if you have ever listened to Abraham Hicks, they talk about disc a lot, and they talk about spinning disc a lot. And what they represent are just different levels of vibration, different levels of frequency. So I see that you are moving up. Whatever work you have been doing, it is working. Spirit is just sending you this as a confirmation. This is going to be you, blissed out in that high frequency, high vibration, right where you've intended to be. Keep doing the work. You are doing the work.
Hey, Julia.
This is a happy life, happy wife card. 10 of Cups. 10 representing completion of a cycle, but cups representing emotional and intuition. Emotional set points is, to me, it's not like you had some rough emotions and now all of that shit is over. It's more like you are coming to an end of struggling. You are stepping into a period of emotional intelligence where it's easier for you to deal with the emotions that are coming up. And so it's a completion of a cycle of, I had all these emotions and I didn't know what to do with them. It's a completion of that cycle. And it's moving into a, I feel more sure about when my emotions come up, I now have the tools to handle them.
Okay, Karen.
Four of Wands. I like this card. Celebration, fire, wands, energy. 4 represents stability. So it's a time to reflect and celebrate. Yes, celebrate on how far you've come regarding your personal power, but also realizing that this is an indication of moving into the beginning stages of stability because it's a 4.
Okay, Carissa.
right, give me just a second here. All right, Carissa. Four of Cups. This is what I call the meh card. It's your nothing is like completely just devastating in your life, but you're just like, oh, I'm so bored with life. There is nothing exciting, and all of these are empty, and that just means you are focusing on the wrong thing. You have this beautiful bright light pouring down into this bowl, and this hand offering you all of the yumminess, but you're too focused on the bowls that are empty. It's just the meh. So just shift your perspective. Look at the rainbow.
Kathleen.
Oh, that didn't come out right. One moment. You said Kathy, yes?
Kathleen.
Kathleen. Queen of Cups in the upright position. She is in tune. She is intuitive. She is able to sit in the water and not disturb that bowl on the surface. So she is very much in control and very much emotionally intelligent and very much tuned into her intuition. The message that is coming, there's a lot of messages for this card. So look into it a little bit more on your own, because I feel like that's a much more powerful message for you. But overall, what Spirit wants you to know is tune into your intuition, tune into your intuition, tune into your intuition. That's going to guide you.
Okay, we have two Katrinas, so I renamed them. So Katrina 1, look at your names.
Katrina 1, this one is for you.
We're not trying to play favorites.
Oh, 4 of Wands. Y'all heard me shuffling. 4 of Wands again. Katrina, this for you, though, is about you are not celebrating. See, I told you I can read reversals without the cards being reversed. This is, you're not celebrating yourself as much as Spirit would like to see you celebrating yourself. I just heard Spirit say, come on up to our party. So link into Spirit and see what Spirit's view of your life and your path forward is, because they have a drastically different view than you do, and they want to see more celebration and more joy for you.
Now Katrina 2.
Katrina 2. Ace of Wands. I love Ace of Wands. Fresh new start, new beginning. Yay. It's almost like a refreshed renewal for you, though, going into 2024. Leave 2023. Leave your entire past behind. I mean, take the good parts as memories, but don't take the energy of it. So Ace of Wands is about personal power. What lights you up inside? Ask yourself that. What lights me up inside? And that's one of the questions for the Tarot card of the year as well. And follow that thread forward.
Okay, then we're going to go to Kim.
Oh my God, I swear I just shuffled. Y'all. Ace of Wands again, Kim. Kim, for you, this is about turning within and asking yourself, where does my passion lie? I'm being drawn to her closed eyes for your particular reading. And closed eyes means I'm turning within, I'm meditating, I'm asking myself, you know, maybe 3 years ago, 2 months ago, yesterday, this is what lit me up and this is what made me happy. But do that on a more continual basis, because it is changing for you. It's changing for all of us, but it's changing for you significantly.
All right, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. Our Elizabeth.
Our Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. The Lover's card. Invite more love into your life. Invite more of the things you love into your life, and also more love in general into your life.
All right, Kimberly.
All right. I find it interesting that out of 78 cards, for those of y'all that don't know Tarot, there are 78 cards in the deck, and we are drawing several of the cards more than once, and y'all can hear me shuffling almost between every draw. That just means collectively we are getting a lot of the same messages. I'm loving that we're all in the same community, because that means you have people who can help you who might be experiencing the same things. This is what worked for me. This is what worked for me, because you have some of the same messages coming at you as far as how to navigate 2024. King of Swords. King of Swords. So this is the counterpart to the Queen of Swords, obviously, but this is divine masculine. How does he approach having dominion over his thoughts and communication? Well, he's very confident. He's very stable. He's very secure. And it is having dominion over his thoughts and his communication. So moving into that energy is going to suit you.
All right. Then we're going to go to Kitty.
Kitty has the Three of Swords. Look at that beautiful card. Y'all, there are no bad cards in the tarot. None, period. So when you see a card like that and you're like, what the fuck? I don't want that to be my year. Yes, you do, because Spirit said you do. No, I'm just kidding. You have free will. But Spirit is saying in this moment, this Three of Swords, the way I'm reading this card is something is about to break open within your heart center, within your emotions, so that you can allow more love in, so that you can allow more compassion in, so that you can let down the guard that you have put around your heart. So this is a good sign. Yes, is it breaking open? Yes, might it get a little prickly and maybe a little painful, but the end result is now my heart center is open and wide, and I'm able to receive the love that the universe has been trying to get to me.
All right. Conscious Cat.
Conscious Cat is here. Hi. All right. Seven of Swords, thinking, communication. The Seven of Swords to me, this card, so many meanings, but for you, it's about being more strategic. So maybe spending some time and really sitting down and setting your intentions intentionally. Yep, I know that's a double. But this is about being strategic. So being strategic with your thoughts. Planning, whatnot. All right.
Cat Baron.
Cat Baron. Cat and cat and cat. I got cat and kitty and cat. I like it. Nine of Swords reverse. That's almost a good omen. So Nine of Swords upright is you're letting stuff keep you up and trouble you and anxiety, and also you're making it all up. Yours is a reverse, which means you're moving out of that. You are still, this is Spirit, not the card. Spirit is saying you're still in it, like you're still doing a little bit too much overthinking, but you're starting to move out of that. You're starting to realize that I can just let go of all of that and have a much more easier journey.
Okay. LS, which I believe is Lisa.
All right. Messages do we have? Nine of Cups, wishes fulfilled. I love it. Nine of Cups. I mean, you can see here, treasured chest, bright light shining. I believe that this is just like, yes, finally, I'm starting to get everything that I want, especially regarding your emotions and your intuition, because it's cups. But the one thing I want to point out is that she is still trying to make her way to the surface of the water. You are still in a process, in a period of transition. You're getting there. You got the treasure. You found the treasure. Now you just got to make your way to the surface of the water.
Okay. Valerie, just a heads up, you are at a halfway mark and you are going on to reading number 47. So you're doing great. You're going to go to Laura.
I'm going to take a coffee break then.
I think so. Take a sip.
Laura.
Yes, Laura.
Give it a good shuffle. This is awesome. All these people getting messages. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for being a part of this and giving us all of these beautiful messages going into 2024. I say that as I hold up the Tower card. The Tower card. Yay. Enlightenment is coming into your life from the divine, and it is breaking away what is no longer serving you. And it might show up in the form of a sudden change. But look, the squirrel's not mad. He's just like, oh, look at that. Because nature knows this is all part of the process. So let it happen, let it fall away. Look for that enlightenment, look for the spirit, look for spirit to step in and help you through that transition.
All right, Lori.
Lori. King of Cups. So just like the Queen of Cups, still sitting in water, harmonious. That singing bowl is not disturbed. Very much in tune with your emotional side, but from the masculine, control, confidence. I'm not gonna lose my shit. Just very stable and very aware of his emotions. And I love that if you look closely, it looks like there's radiating light coming out of his heart center. So he's also very open with his heart chakra.
Right. Hello, Lorraine.
Lorraine, that's a new name for me. Welcome all of you first timers. If this is your first time, I'm going to pause for just a moment and say that every Monday, tomorrow's Monday, for those of y'all who are calendar challenged like myself, I also do Tarot and Oracle card group readings, and those are always free. Been doing them for years, so I invite you to also come back and join me tomorrow for the group read. But let's go on. Seven of Pentacles. Same message. Seven of Pentacles, same message. You're starting to see the fruits of your labor paying off. You've done a lot of hard work. This is a time to just sit and reflect and just watch as this starts to take bloom. The only other thing I'm noticing specifically for you in this reading is, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a ray of light energy. I see it as energy coming down from above, channeling through his hand, and then going into whatever it is that you are trying to bring to fruition. So again, make sure you are linked up to spirit. Make sure you are using that universal energy to help foster and grow whatever it is you're trying to manifest.
All right, Liz.
Liz, finally, I love it. The motherfucking sun. I love this card. It is the most positive card in the tarot. Not to say that all the rest of y'all's cards weren't positive, but I just love this card. I just love this card. The sun, the sun. Whatever you are coming out of, look for the light, look for the light, look for the light. In the traditional tarot Rider-Waite-Smith, there are sunflowers in the card, and I feel like the sunflower represents where you are right now, because you are trying to look for the light. You are trying to follow the light. So keep doing it.
Right. Lidor.
All right. I was hoping the sun would pop up. Page of Cups, another page. I like it. The Page of Cups are the When Pigs Fly card. It's the believing in the impossible. Nothing is impossible. Our human brains try to tell us, you can't do that. That's impossible. How many things have happened throughout human history that were once told to us that it was impossible for a human to do that? And now we do it daily on a regular basis. This is asking you to expand your awareness of what is and is not possible, and to do the impossible thing. Be like Alice, where, what does she say? Like, I imagine 10 impossible things before breakfast or something like that. Be like that.
All right, Maxine.
Maxine?
Maxine.
Maxine! Strength reversed. What's that about? Strength reversed. I immediately saw this tattoo of the infinity symbol on her. That drew my attention. So strength in the upright, we already talked about what that means. Yours is reversed, and I believe that this is reversed. It's less about inner strength, but it's more about this infinity symbol, not allowing yourself to step into your infinite nature. There's still too many restrictions around you. So just open that up, and strength is going to help you open that up so that you can realize your infinite possibilities and opportunities.
All right. These are similar for a little bit, so I'm going to spell it. Mara, M-A-R-A.
M-A-R-A. I wonder if that's the Mara I know. The local Mara. Death reversed, death and rebirth reversed. I love this artist's depiction of death. because it's not scary, and it's very much how I read the death card. Death just means something is falling away so that something new can be born. So this represents death, but look at what's being born within death. So death and rebirth for you, I said it was reversed. It was reversed, which means you're not letting it fall away. There's something in your life that is trying to work its way out in order to get this up into the upright so that you can welcome in whatever the rebirth is. You need to let that old thing fall away.
All right. Next is, and let me just say this, you guys, if I'm saying your names wrong, thank you for your grace. Mari, M-A-R-I.
M-A-R-I, that's Mary, and I do the same
Mary.
thing. Yes, I do the same thing. Hi, Mary. King of Wands, King of Wands, that personal power exemplified by the divine masculine, which means you are ready to confidently step into this new year and create what you want from that confident place of personal power.
Right. Marinki.
All right. 10 of Pentacles. Pentacles back to manifesting earth energy, completion of a cycle. I'm seeing that tree of life. That's what Spirit is drawing my attention to. The tree of life represents so many things, represents cycles, represents beginnings and endings, represents understanding your purpose. Understanding your purpose. That one struck a chord with me and Spirit. Understanding your purpose. Look forward to beginning to understand your purpose more and how that's going to relate to you coming to a completion of sorts, a completion of cycles.
All right. Marjorie.
Paula, I just saw your comment over there. Funny. Marjorie, King of Cups again. I just shuffled, y'all. I did. King of Cups. A lot of us have the same energy going into 2024. Emotional stability, emotional intelligence, but confidence, self-awareness, divine masculine, energy, logical. Applying logic to emotions. That just came to me from Spirit. Applying logic to emotions. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. But that's what Spirit whispered in my ear. So I'm just going to leave you with that message.
All right, Marla.
The wheel, fortune again. I'm listening to Spirit. Spirit's having fun too, y'all. Y'all should hear half the shit Spirit's saying in my ear. So there's a saying, fortunate favors the, and I don't know what the end of that saying is. And Spirit just started laughing because first they gave me the saying and then they wouldn't give me the end of it. And I was like, I don't know what the end of it is. And then they started laughing and they said, fortune favors you all. Stop acting like it doesn't. So this is about you stepping into a bigger awareness that you are fortunate, you are lucky. Everyone is. There's nothing you have to do in order to receive the fortune and the favor and the luck that the universe is offering you. Nothing you have to do except receive it. Receive it.
Yes, ma'am. Marla.
Oh my God, 10 of Pentacles again. I am shuffling, y'all. I promise I'm shuffling. All right, the 10 of Pentacles. Completion, end of cycle. Now Spirit is giving my attention to the children playing, being more childlike, having more fun when it relates to what is manifested in your world. Because again, we're going back to Pentacles, that earth energy, what is in my physical world. And Spirit is saying, have more fun, be more childlike.
All right, Mary.
Mary. Okay, let me shuffle real good.
Theme is a positive card, however.
What's that?
Right. I'm glad it's a positive card and not like you're pulling Tower every 2 seconds.
Thanks. Right. At least we're getting.
No, I love Tower.
Now watch me pull a Tower.
I know. I've jinxed you, Mary. I'm so sorry.
All right, here we go. Not a Tower. 6 of Cups, though. Cups again. Cups relates to our emotions and also our intuition. And the Six of Cups is a moment of reflecting on the happy moments too, though. Okay, the message that's coming from spirit for you specifically is you have a tendency to go back and replay the not so happy moments and ask yourself, what went wrong? What did I do? Please tell me what I did wrong so I can do it right this time. And spirit's saying that's what you're doing wrong. Start reflecting on the happy moments in your life. Start building up that as the place that you go back to.
Okay. Marianne.
Marianne, Three of Wands, one of my favorite cards, especially when we're talking about taking on a new endeavor or starting a new year, because the Three of Wands is you are ready for whatever comes next. It's wands, it's progression. You're still transitioning, you're still changing, but this is spirit nodding to you and saying you've done the work. You have within you what you need for this next step. You're ready.
All right, Michelle.
We're doing pretty good on time, huh?
Doing great.
Six of Wands, celebrate good times. Six of Wands is a celebration. That wreath represents victory, accomplishment, taking time to celebrate yourself, but also she is not afraid to step into the spotlight. And you sometimes celebrate yourself in quiet spaces and in smaller spaces. Spirit is saying, I need you front and center. I need you on the stage, stepping into taking your rightful place in the reality that you have created. So Six of Wands.
All right, Mindy.
Ace of Pentacles, new, fresh beginnings as it relates to earth energy and manifestations. So we have a period of you very carefully knowing and understanding what you want to bring forth and then nurturing it, just like you would a little baby plant.
All right, Misha.
Misha. I'm seeing all of my old familiar friends and new ones too. I love it. I love the energy of this group. Thank you all for coming once again. Misha, Page of Pentacles. We have her showing up again. Pages, messengers, fresh new starts. I'm hearing get back in touch with nature though. My eyes are going straight to the trees behind her. Get back in touch with nature, get out into nature and let that assist you in turning the page to this new chapter, starting this new chapter.
All right, we're going to go to Nicole Sweet.
Hey, Nicole. The motherfucking sun. Yay, twice. I love it. Nicole. Okay, I'm gonna tell you where my eye went straight for is this, which I had this card for over a year before I realized, even saw this. Look at her necklace being pulled towards the light. I consider that necklace. Okay. This is coming from me and my personal, what's going on in my Rolodex and my brain. Spirit is picking this out. That necklace to me looks just very similar to a blue stone that I have, and blue represents the throat chakra. And this is about you more fully expressing yourself in this upcoming year. You're letting this self-expression guide you towards the light.
All right, we're going to go to the other Nicole, which sounds condescending, but it's not meant to be. We're going to go to Nicole. Woo! Okay.
Nicole. Eight of Wands. Finally a card we haven't pulled yet. Eight of Wands, I like it. Fast movement towards a destination. I like seeing the wands as wands. This is a beautiful depiction. I also see them as arrows because they're usually flying through the sky, and every single one of those arrows is going to hit its mark when you are aligned with your passion. Wands, personal power, energy, passion. So allow yourself to be aligned and then trust that it's all going in the right direction and it's all going to hit its mark.
Okay. We're going to go to Leora next.
Hi, Leora. Ooh, the High Priestess reversed. So this is what she looks like upright. High Priestess is a major arcana, so this is an overarching theme. She is very much the most intuitive woman in the tarot, the Magician being the most intuitive man. I mean, let me say divine masculine and divine feminine, because that makes more sense. It's not about male, female. It's about divine masculine and divine feminine. So she is the most intuitive divine feminine in the deck, and she was reversed, which means connect, connect, connect. You are very capable of connecting, but sometimes you get so bogged down by this human world that you forget you have a whole tool chest in spirit. So connect, connect, connect.
Beautiful. Nanette is next.
Three of Wands, you're ready for whatever comes next. Three of Wands is you're ready for whatever comes next. However, what I'm being drawn to is the fact that this is nightfall. At least it looks like nightfall to me. Maybe she's waiting for the sun to come up. Maybe she's waiting for it to illuminate what's out ahead. Spirit saying, nope, it's nightfall and I'm still asking you to move forward. The light will come. Day always comes. You're not going to see the full path. You are ready for whatever comes next.
Awesome. Paula?
Paula! The meh card, Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Let's see, is there any additional meaning from this, or is it pretty much the same? Four of Cups. This has to do something to do with your intuition, though. I'm not sensing an emotional drain or anything. It might just be a tiredness just because you're doing a lot. I know this about you, but also spirit tells me it's something about the intuition. So there's probably possibly a new way that you can utilize your intuition that you're not seeing because you're kind of still focused on all of the ways that you currently use your intuition. So just allow yourself to meditate now more, open up and say, what do you want to show me that I'm not seeing?
Okay. Peggy Lee?
Peggy Lee, hi. Page of Pentacles again. Page of Pentacles, balance. This is what I'm seeing in this card for you. Balance, balance, balance. The page is coming in saying, hey, let's do some fresh new things. I've got some messages about some things we could put into place. And Spirit is saying, yes, do that, but find your balance first before you move into that.
Right. Randy?
Hi, Randy. High Priestess upright, High Priestess upright. And I'm seeing this is what Spirit is drawing my eyes to, is this trail of stars coming down into her crown chakra. To me, that just represents downloads and messages in this moment as I'm reading this card. So open yourself up to receive more messages from Spirit, downloads from Spirit about your path forward and answers to the questions that you have.
All right. Raymond?
Queen of Cups, divine feminine, being more compassionate, being more open emotionally, having that heart chakra, heart center wide and open to be receiving. Our divine feminine receives. Our divine masculine takes that intuition, that receiving, and puts it into action. So you are very much in the divine feminine energy of receiving. Ask yourself, what messages do I need to know about my intuition and about my emotions?
All right. Sadie?
Sadie, judgment, releasing self-judgment. Release. You're too hard on yourself. You've been telling yourself stories that aren't true about yourself for far too long. Spend some time releasing that self-judgment so that you can walk into 2024 more confident.
All right. Sammy?
Julia, thank you. This deck is the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. Sammy. Go back. I had to turn it up. The Emperor. The Emperor reverse. So that's the card in upright. The Emperor is how I see it, is the earthly connected father figure, divine masculine connected to earth energy. And the Emperor in reverse is saying you need to connect more fully. So ground yourself more, spend some time reflecting on what am I currently bringing into manifestation in my earthly world, like in my see it, touch it, taste it, feel it world. And also, if you are manifesting things, but they just seem to be chaotic and all over the place, that's also in reverse. So it's just switching it and taking back control, which is going to tie in heavily with the strength card for you, taking back control over your kingdom and your manifestations.
Right. Senkeping.
I am. Thanks, Kathy. I should have mentioned that. I am teaching a basic overview class on tarot. So if you want to come to that class and get a little bit more information, it is an overview. So we're not going to be digging in and going over the definition of all the cards, but you will walk away knowing generally, oh, that's what tarot is all about. And then I would suggest you, if you're new, you take Aries beginning tarot class, because she's starting one of those in January, February.
January 14th.
January. So yeah.
Kathy, could you grab that link too, please? Thank you.
8 of Wands. 8 of Wands, quickly moving towards your goal, towards your target. This I'm sensing is a little bit different for you, because they're drawing my attention to all of these wands being different. And so wands is also that creative fire energy, which means if you have a lot of things going on all at the same time, and you tend to say, I can't do them all, or maybe I shouldn't be doing this one, or maybe I should drop this one, Spirit is saying to you in this moment, they are aligned. Maybe you're not seeing how they're aligned. So spend some time figuring out how they're aligned. And then they're all moving towards the same direction if you let them, if you stop fighting the alignment.
All right, Sharon.
Sharon. Whoa. The Emperor again, card number 4, the Emperor Divine Masculine. What do I need to know about this spirit in this moment? Let spirit come in and help you as you navigate this world and as you navigate dominion over your empire, because this is what spirit is drawing my attention to, is that stream of light, that stream of energy, divine source guidance. So if you're like, I don't know how to gain control, and also they're showing me this chessboard beneath his feet, a lot of strategy, a lot of planning in order to be successful, in order to have that king in your hand and win the game. And how do you get that? You have to link up with spirit. Allow spirit and source to be your guides.
All right, Sri.
All right. Shuffle again. The Queen of Wands. This is my favorite queen out of the whole deck, because I strongly identify with the Queen of Wands. I love her energy. This is about you focusing on your own light. So is she helping and lighting the candles of all these others, showing them, yes, you can do this too, because she is the Queen of Wands and she can create what she wants. She has that wand in her hand. Absolutely, she's lighting all of those. But right now, in this moment, she's focused on her own light. I need to pay attention to my own light and get that shining brightly. Otherwise, I can't be of service to anybody else. So that's the message of the Queen of Wands for you.
Right. That's the Valerie card. That's what I always call that card. Stephanie.
Stephanie. Ah, again, the motherfucking sun. Dancing. I see dancing. I see dancing. I see colors. I see throwing your hands to the heaven. I see surrender. Ooh, surrendering to the light, moving towards the light, but also focusing on surrender. And I will say this about surrender. Ask yourself, what am I surrendering to?
Okay, Sue.
Stephanie. That's my Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie. Nicole and Stephanie getting sun.
Yes.
Right. Tiffany is who we're going to.
Tiffany? All right. Seven of Swords. 7 of Swords. What I'm seeing is that you are continuing to move stealthily through the darkness. And Spirit is saying, even though things might seem dark, I am always here with you. Even though you just have moonlight, which is kind of, you know, it's not as bright as sun, but I'm still giving you some light. Keep heading towards the light. The darkness will end soon, as it always does. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't get discouraged.
All right. And then Valencia.
Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. This, okay, I'm going to read a little bit differently. Yes, it's a queen. Yes, it's still divine feminine. Yes, it's still about our thoughts. But here's what I'm noticing is that the direction of the flags, which indicate the direction of the wind, which indicates the wind is at her back. She is using the force of nature and the force of air to support her, to guide her. She's facing in the same way that the flags are facing. So she's not resisting. She's not turned against it. She's allowing it to support her and move her forward.
Valerie, I've read this deck a million times and never saw that before. Thank you.
Did either. That's spirit, not me. I'm like,
Watson.
All right. Who did you say next?
Watson.
Watson. Oh my God. I pulled the same card again and I almost put it back in the deck, but I did shuffle. So we're going to go with the Queen of Swords again. The Queen of Swords. What do we need to know about this card is, okay, it's definitely all the same things I've mentioned before. Clarity of thought. That's what's coming for you. Clarity of thought. Because the Swords card is represented by birds in this deck, and there's only one little tiny distant bird. There's not a bunch of clutter. So clarity of thought is what's coming for you in 2024.
All right. And then Yat.
Hi, Yat. Let me shuffle again because pulling the same card twice. Oh, that's the message spirit intended, but let me shuffle again. All right. Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles, fresh new start, new beginnings. This is what I'm seeing in this card, which I haven't noticed before, but it makes perfect sense. He's obviously holding dirt in his hand as he holds his seedling. But I'm noticing the dirt under his fingernails and just in general how dirty his fingers are. And the message that I'm getting is don't be afraid to do the hard work. Dig in there. Don't be afraid to get your fingers dirty. And you are absolutely supported by spirit every step of the way.
All right. Ray.
I'm not going to pull it that way. Ray. What do we need for Ray? 9 of Wands. 9 is almost at the end because it's almost a 10, but the 9 of Wands is that final last stand. The final last stand between you and your goal, and you are standing strong in your personal power and in your beliefs, and you're not letting yourself waver.
All right. Next is Jacqueline.
Hi, Jacqueline. That means we must be getting to the end.
As a matter of fact, if you have not had a reading yet, I think I got everybody, but if for some reason I missed you, please put over in the chat. But I'm pretty sure we got everyone other than the hosts.
All right, Jacqueline. 2024 for Jacqueline. What do we need to know? That one came fast and easy, and it's the sun. The motherfucking sun. Dance and sing. I'm gonna say sing just because I know you and you're a singer. But it's about color. So many colors. Letting more color into your life. Letting your life be more vibrant. Not just light, because your life is light, but letting it be more vibrant and more colorful.
All right, Kathy.
Kathy. Y'all give it up for my volunteers who keep this show going and moving and kept me on track. Thank you, Jacqueline, Kathy, and Ari. Kathy, 8 of Pentacles. First time we pulled this card all afternoon. I love it. 8 of Pentacles in this deck is referred to as Marikai. I believe I'm saying that correctly. And it's the idea of Pentacles, again, Earth, related to manifesting here in the physical world. But I like seeing as the 8 of Pentacles is just continuing to work on your skills, continuing to build your skills, continuing to say, what is that piece of Kathy that nobody else in this universe has that I can put into this piece of work that I'm working on? So continuing all of that and also finding the balance between work life and spirituality.
All right. Then me. Pick me.
Yay! All right. What does Ari need to? And then I think I'll end by picking one for myself too.
I think that's a great plan. I was going to call on you.
What does Ari need to know? Going into 2024. Oh, I should have been saying that rhyme the whole time. I told y'all I missed my calling as a rapper. All right. Strength card, double strength for you. That makes sense. My eyes are going to this lamb. So generally the strength card is a lady and a lion, which she's half lion. But I'm going to this lamb, a gentler, calmer, more peaceful start.
Reach. All right, Valerie.
And me.
You.
Let's see. Let me shuffle real good.
And that's number 86, Val.
Yay! All right. What's in the cards for Valerie? Give me a good one, Spirit. Knight of Pentacles. Action moving forward. Pentacles, my earthly manifestor. I love that. Oh my God, I love this so much. Moving forward on the path, but also as I read this in relation to the strength card and all of the abundance, I'm seeing that I'm pointed in the right direction to begin receiving the abundance in my life. Yay! Okay. All right. That's what I have for you all. Thank you, Ari. Thank you all so much. Please, if you are joining from the Awkwardly Zen side, I guess you had to already join Tarot Unicorns and Coffee in order to see the link for the event. Please make sure that you're checking out the calendar, though, if you have nothing to do on New Year's Day. Again, my Magical Monday manifestations, I'll be doing card pulls for the group. I have Mondays and Wednesdays that I do every week, and then a lot of other cool and fun events sprinkled in there. I want to say, yes, there's also a donation link. We'll drop that in just a minute. Is it somewhere? Does somebody have it? Somebody find my donation link. I want to say I have a new scheduling site. I hope you all check that out. And if you are not on my mailing list, sign up for that. There's just a whole bunch of things. What I want to end with is, I love you all. Thank you all so much for being here. I am so grateful for everyone who is a part of Tarot Unicorns and Coffee and who is a part of my life and who is a part of my spiritual journey. And I hope you all have a blessed 2024, and I'm sending all the good juju and all the good energy your way. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye. Love you all. Wow, look at that group. I'm finally seeing everybody on screen now. Oh, I love it. Thanks, everyone. Have a great 2024. Thanks, Kat and Hannah. I see all the waving, and Julia. Hi, thanks, Mary. Thanks, everyone. Bye.